All right, here we've got Case and David Johnson here from the Functional Movement Training Centre. Case is a patient of ours who's been attending the Functional Movement Training Centre program at Milton. Tell us a little bit, Case, of what your pain was like when you first came to see me before you'd started up the functional movement training.
It was at that stage where walking up the stairs or walking long distance, moving, doing anything, it was getting to the stage where I was ready to throw it in and just sit down and read my books.
You're getting a lot of pain.
I was getting pain, I couldn't get up, couldn't get down, and it was at that stage where I thought, well, something's got to be better than this.
And had you started to stop doing things? Like, were you restricting activities in your normal life because of the pain?
I restricted everything. There was no more push bike, no more golf, no more this, no more that. That was all going. And I thought, well, that's when I said there's got to be something better.
Did you think that there was something devastatingly wrong with your spine, like something broken that was causing so much pain?
Well, it wasn't so much that I thought it was something broken, but I thought there's something in there that wasn't working, and I'd been told different things from different people, and I thought, there's got to be something. Not everybody has got this problem, so I thought, well, okay. And then someone mentioned to come into this place, and I thought, well, okay, I'll give it a go.
Yeah. And of course, Case has had some imaging of his spine, and it showed the pretty stock standard lumbar degeneration, a bit of facet arthropathy, degenerative disc disease, no significant neural compression. And so Case was a fantastic candidate to begin functional movement training. What were the main things you learned at functional movement training?
Basically it was posture and going back into the basics of movement. I thought I could just, I picked beans and used to bend over. I picked a lot of tomatoes. I've climbed ladders, and everything was for comfort. You put the left leg up or the right leg up, and it should have been something wasn't going right. But so you override it, and I now stop and think before I try anything.
I realise it. What happened to your back pain as you proceeded through the program and started to get proficient with your movement again?
It was disappearing. I could do things and I didn't have to stop and get the twitches out. I could just basically do things. And my training as it went on, I used to be able to drive 2 or 3 hours. And at the end of the training, I went for a 11-day tour of New South Wales, and I didn't have a problem.
Wow.
And it was good.
Fantastic. And just to reiterate what our principles are at functional movement training, we coach hip-centric rotation, neutral spine position, posterior chain activation, unloaded knee position, and develop range of motion and functional capacity through the building of strength. But the essential element is that we start by ensuring movement proficiency is being employed. So, Case, and then tell us what happened just a little while ago, about a month ago, when you were doing a bit of gardening, and what happened? What was the reason for that, do you think?
I was sitting down, just picking up a few rocks and throwing them back onto the pathway, and
describe the posture that you were in, the position that your body was in.
Sitting on my knees, butt on my heels, and I got up and I blew a disc.
Yeah, so
and I got up, stand up and stagger a bit, and then blew it.
So Case showed me before what he was doing, and he was sort of in this weird squat position, in a semi-kneel position, bending forward, and then went to stand up and felt immediate sharp back pain again for the first time in a long time. And it really exemplifies the importance that the principles of movement that you learn at the Functional Movement Training Centre need to be translated into everyday life activities, whether it's patting the dog, stuck in the dishwasher, brushing your teeth, in the garden, at work, at play. the essential elements of healthy movement need to be employed all the time, and they should be employed all the time. So I think Case is going to come back and do another round of functional movement training just to entrench those motor patterns again.
Yeah, I'll do it again, and because at the completion of it, my back hasn't been so good until I popped it, and I thought, well, there's got to be something in it for me.
Yep.
And if Laurie will have me, I'll have it.
All right, Case. Thanks. You're happy for us to share this video with the community and on our website and on our Facebook page. Yeah, because I think we can learn a lot from your story. Actually, it's wonderful.
Because it's as I said, it's got to happen.
Thanks, Case.